Hey everyone, and welcome to our chat about onboarding with Liberty IT. We hope it will give you some insights into how we welcome our new colleagues and how they adjust to life with us. My name's Ciaran, and today I'm joined by Lewis and Ash. I want to give a brief introduction to my role in LIT, and then I'll pass over to my colleagues to do the same. My role is a Technical Capabilities Manager, or a TCM as we call it, and I have been with LIT for over 5 years. A TCM is a senior leadership role, and my primary focus is our people, who are the heart and soul of any organisation, including ours. My role is about coaching, helping, and supporting our talent throughout their career with us, which we hope will be a long and successful one. So I'll now pass over to Ash to give us an introduction also.
Hey everyone, this is Ash. After completing my master's, I joined Liberty as an associate software engineer in the month of Jan. So it's been a good 9 months right now in LIT. And I'm a part of Risky Business team that's been associated with certainly small business. So what we do in our day in LIT is provide insurance to our small business and self-employed people in the United States. So my role here is to see how to betterment the user experience for each of the user there and provide insurance to them and make their life a little better. So in a nutshell, that's me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Lewis. I recently joined Liberty. I joined on the 28th of June, so I've only been here a few months. I'm currently on the sandwich year from Queen's University, doing software engineering. And like Ash, we work in different claims portals and different forms and stuff for underwriters, just to make a lot of insurance companies' life a lot more easy. So yeah, I've just been here a few months, but I hope that whatever you hear from us today, you'll hopefully maybe think about joining Liberty in the coming months.
Thanks, Lewis. So folks, I'll talk a bit more about onboarding activities that take place after you join. We have onboarding at an organizational level and a team level. Organizationally, you'll hear from our talent team, our finance team, various leaders at LIT, and of course, our technical subject matter experts as well. And this includes a range of information sessions on topics such as benefits, social events, engineering excellence, career objectives, and others. At a team level, you'll cover more specifics about your team, your tech stack, your business goals, etc. Something we also do at a team level is assign a buddy who will help guide and support you through those first few weeks and months. The last aspect of onboarding I want to mention is our training academy, which is LIT's learning programs for our new hire grads and intern software engineers. The overall aim of this program is to accelerate the development of our new starts so that they can become best-in-class IT professionals. The training academy lasts 5 weeks, includes lots of different learning topics, as well as practical experience in the form of a project. But rather than hear more from me, I'll maybe bring in Lewis, who has just been through our training academy. Lewis, would you mind telling us a bit about your experience with the training academy recently, and maybe chat a bit more just about onboarding in general?
Yeah, thanks, Ciaran. So I recently just came through the training academy a few weeks ago, and whenever I was looking for a placement opportunity, I'd heard about Liberty's training academy, and it was one of the main reasons that I chose actually to come to Liberty, because I'd spoke to people that had been through it and they spoke so highly about it. And I suppose I'm a testament to that too. The training academy is great. It's linked very closely to whenever you start, working for real. You learn a lot of new languages and technologies that you maybe mightn't learn at university. You do some UX with a local UX company called Fathom. And then you have training with Instill, who teaches stuff like TypeScript, using APIs, creating your own APIs, in Java and JavaScript. You've Spring Boot, you've React training. So you really do everything from front end right through to back end. And during the training academy, you're also given a project to do. It's a project that Liberty sort of directors have come up with that maybe could help the day-to-day workings in Liberty. So we were given a project to work on like a feedback portal to help employees give other employees, and maybe for the next of you, Ciaran, as a TCM, how you can give feedback and get feedback from employees on maybe employees that are below you, or that you're over. So we were given the scope as a feedback portal. You meet it. It's like the real world. You meet with your product owner. You get your scope for the project, what he wants, what are nice to haves, And then you're also given a mentor to help you through that training academy, who's there all the time, just a message away, who can help you get through it. So you're in a team of maybe 4 or 5 other interns in my case. So you're with people who are in the same position as you. There's nobody who's maybe you're maybe looking up to or looking down at. Everybody's in the same level. Everybody wants to, is there to learn. And it's a really good opportunity to sort of get a feel for what it's like to work in Liberty before you're then brought into your team for real. And I'm sure you've heard that whenever you're in your team for real, you have your buddy who helps you sort of ease into the real workings of Liberty. And one thing that's really stuck with me is everybody just tells you work at your own pace. Don't be rushing into it. If you sort of feel maybe you could do a bit more training, there's so much help there for you to go get that training. If you feel maybe that you want to dive straight into your first ticket, then it's there for you. Like me, I sort of learn by doing. So after the training academy, I was straight into my first ticket, and there's so much help there for you with that first ticket, even if you're struggling. So yeah, I can't speak highly enough of the training academy. It really helped me massively in terms of easing into my life at Liberty.
Thanks, Lewis. Great to hear about your experience so far. Ash, I know you're a recent graduate also. Keen to get your thoughts and experiences so far with LIT and just how you've settled in.
Thanks, Ciaran. So like everybody else, I had millions of questions running through my mind to understand what is this virtual onboarding going to be like during this tough times. Do we get information beforehand? And I had so many questions, and I was really anxious and excited to see how it's going to be with Liberty there. So right from my recruitment, right from my application submission process, I was given full information beforehand. I knew what to expect. I knew what is going to happen. So everything was falling into its right place. Everything seemed seamless. Everything was so smooth, well communicated, everything. So once I had my offer letter, it was so smooth, it was so quick, and it happened very easily. My system was sent home. I was given instructions to set up my device for the first day. Not just the instructions, but each of the new hiree was given a buddy who sat down with us, answering all silly questions, and being there as a supportive for us and helping us set up our systems, and telling us, this is what you're going to do for the next 1 week, and this is what information you'll be given, and this is what we expect you to do, and this is how Liberty runs. So with every step forward, we had someone along with us to help us understand, help us come out of our chaos, and give us a supporting hand there. And what stood out for me as a new hire in LIT was every female employee was given a women in tech buddy who empowered us, who made us understand how it's important to, be a woman in tech, and what makes it so special and what makes it so empowering to others, and help us understand as a Liberty as in whole and not just your team. So every step we had someone helping us out, someone helping us communicate better and making stronger connections there with everyone and not just your team member. So we knew what LIT was there, and we knew it surely was a great place to work right from the beginning. So with not just a buddy there, but my TCM used to ring me up every other day just to make sure that I was settling in well, and make sure that I had all my queries answered, and I've got everything geared up for my academy or the job that I'll be put into, and making me understand what my role is, what my responsibilities are. So it was very well communicated. It seemed like we were visible to everyone and we were not lost, which was very much important when we were virtually onboarded. So we knew our presence was there. Everybody knew that we were new joiners, so everybody was willing to help us and answer all our queries there. And so it was, for me, when I speak, it's for everyone that's been virtually onboarded, I say it was very seamless. It was very well communicated, and everything was scheduled perfectly and with timely manner. We had all information in hand, and we especially had 5 days of onboarding sessions, which put us in touch with LIT policies, procedures, and the flexibilities, and what is expected out of you, and what you would do, and what we would want you to do, and everything. So for me, right from onboarding, right from my recruitment to onboarding to my training and getting into the team, I had support of my buddy, my mentor, and my TCM there, helping me me settling in, helping me to understand everything, technically help me, and even software wise or issues wise, and making me understand that, this is what you might need for your day in LIT, and this is what you'll be doing, and be there with me all the time to answer my silliest of silly questions as well. So with ease, I would say my virtual onboarding was so smooth and so seaming and inclusive. All I missed was to meet people in person and have that little chat over the coffee. That personal touch was not there. Except for that, we really made good connections, strong connections, understood Liberty as a whole. And for me, my onboarding was seamless, is what I could tell. So I would actually thank LIT for putting their best foot forward and making this so collaborative and communicative in two-way, and helping us, become what we are today here. So that's my experience.
Thanks, Ash. And thanks, Lewis, as well, for joining me today. And I just want to thank everybody for watching. And I hope you learned a bit more about what it's like to onboard with LIT.